Alrighty, boys and girls. So this week we're doing another remote lesson, and I thought we'd try something a bit different. So first, I wanted to show you this, not my dog Harvey, but this little drum. It's called a tongue drum. It's called a tongue drum, and if I show you closely, it has these little cuts in the metal that makes it look like little tongues. I think that's why they call it a tongue drum. I'll show you what it sounds like. It's makes a really nice sound. And like a xylophone, has different notes all in the same key, so you can't really play a wrong note. So I'm going to play some guitar, and then I'm going to play some tongue drum, and you'll hear how the two sound together. So just bear with me while I get my guitar. Okay, boys and girls, that is what the tongue drum and the guitar sound like together. I wanted to say one thing that I really like about instruments like the harp, instruments like xylophones, instruments like this tongue drum, is you can hit any note. It doesn't matter what note you play. It's going to sound good if I play the right chords on my guitar. They sort of fit together and they sound really good, and you can't really muck up. And that's the kind of music that I like to make. We just experiment with the sounds and we can't muck up. There isn't any right or wrong. There isn't anything that sounds bad because the notes all fit together. And what I wanted to do now was get you to experiment a little bit with some things that you can use in your house to hit. So, for example, maybe some pots from the kitchen. Maybe some little ceramic bowls, perhaps. Just some different shaped things. So just wait a second and I'll get some stuff and come back. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay? Back in a sec. Okay, so boys and girls, I'm back with some things. I've got a saucepan. I've got a little funny coffee pot that I found. I've got a little metal bowl. I've even got my special coffee maker. And I've got a little egg. Excuse me, Harvey. I've even got a little egg ring. And a vegetable grater. So, I've got some things and a couple of knives because I thought these are all made of metal, that most of them are going to sound good if I hit them with something else metallic. So here's our job today. I'm going to play some guitar and I want you to find some things to hit, and you can't play anything wrong. But what you need to do is put some headphones on, maybe, so that you can hear the guitar that I'm going to play. And I just want you to play along with it. Listen to how I'm playing the guitar. See if you can find something that you think sounds really good. Maybe try different combinations of my egg ring sounds really good. I like that. maybe put it on different surfaces and hear what it sounds like. If you have something that's a bit like this grater, could make a scratchy sound during different parts of the piece that we're going to play. But basically, I just want you to play along now. The piece is going to go for a little while because the whole idea of this is actually just to get into a little zone. So you're not thinking about anything, you're just playing along. And like I said, there is no right or wrong. There's just lots and lots of things to hit and lots of fun to be had. So I'll play some guitar and I want you to try and play some pots and pans or other things along with me. Mind you, if you had a drum at home, I know some kids have seen in photos, you've got your own djembes. If you want to play that, you can. It's completely up to you, but I want you to try and make a piece of music that fits in with what I'm going to play on my guitar. Okay, boys and girls, so what we're going to do now is have a little play. So I'll just play some guitar, make some stuff up as we go along, and you can just hit whatever you want out of your selection of instruments that you've got at your house. Okay, have fun, boys and girls. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls, so I just wanted to explain now, if you played along with my guitar piece that I was making up as I went along, and you were hitting your pots and pans or little coffee makers, or whatever you have in your kitchen or bedroom that you were hitting, what you were actually doing was something that I find really fun in music. It has a special name. It's called improvising. And the best thing about improvising is that there isn't anything that can be wrong. It's all good. Whatever you do is going to be good. It's kind of like being free in a way in music. There aren't any rules. You're just making it up as you go along. And it is, like I said, one of the best things you can do, I think, in music. Just make stuff up. So, when you are in this little good space where you're not thinking, you're just doing, it's a really good space to be in. And it's actually a really good thing you can do for your well-being, for your own well-being. It's a really good thing to be able to sit there make some noise, make up some patterns, but basically just have fun. But without thinking too much. We don't want to think. We just want to have fun today. So, if it's a nice day, outside the sun is shining, you could take yourself outside. You could set up your pots, your pans and your coffee maker or whatever you've got to hit, and you could set it up outside and play away for as long as you want. And have fun. And don't forget to send me in a video or a photo of you and your little bank of instruments. And remember, when we get back to school, we'll all be able to have a shot on the tongue drum. See you next week, boys and girls.